Man, the Walther Megatron is all the rage right now, right? And I know we're all waiting for New Age's Romulus Megatron to drop, but while we're doing that, let's not forget about the reigning heavyweight at the Legend scale, and that's Magic Square's Doomsday. I actually prefer this guy way over New Age's Agamemnon, and I'm pretty much a New Age guy when it comes to Legends, you know? Doomsday has done really, really well, and both him and his counterpart Prime, Light of Peace, Justice, or I don't know, Light of Something, has been reissued by Magic Square, and both of these guys were sent to me by Show Z. And so let's take a look at this guy and appreciate him for who he is. All right, enjoy the show.
Yo, what's itching and glitching in the kitchen, my pigeon? In front of us, we have Magic Square's Doomsday. You know who this is. You know who this is. This is Lord Megatron. Oh, it's really interesting. It says changes from P38, a Walther P38, right? We all know what that is. On the back, they don't really show any semblance of the alt mode, and I don't know if that's, I don't know, for safety concerns and stuff. I was going to say, down over here by their tech spec things, one thing I noticed is that speed is pretty low. I wonder if that's actually based off of the G1 tech specs, and if that's the case, are they saying that Lord Megatron is actually quite slow? Huh, I didn't know that. And I was going to say, I have owned this back in the day, many, many moons ago, but this has been reissued recently. And so, yeah, I got this sent to me from Show Z. And so this is going to be somewhat of a first time reaction again because I just don't remember too much about him. I do recall, though, that I prefer. Dude, yo, what's up with the box? I do recall that I prefer him to the New Age version, which is called Agamemnon. And that one's done, yeah, that one's nice too, but he's really, really kind of like lanky. And this guy has a nice amount of heft and width. I would say this is the best. And look, and he comes with all the accessories and stuff. I would say he's the best in the Legends or Legends Plus scale category. I mean, geez Louise, just take a look at this guy. Yeah, if I were to complain about anything, this area might appear a little too big. That's probably the only complaint I really have. But look at how this mofo cleans up. Look at this ish, dude. I know, I almost cursed. I had to stop myself because I felt it coming. Look how nice he cleans up, right? Yeah, you see some of this part, you see it kind of like coming apart. But again, like, what are you really gonna do, right? I mean, this is Lord Megatron. What are you gonna do? And you can see there's blitz panel bits in the forum that fold up, and the same thing over here as well. And you can see the kind of trigger and everything. But for what it's worth, man, I don't know, dude. He cleans up really, really nice. And this is my favorite Megatron figure within the Legends and Legends Plus scale. I think it's really only them and New Age so far that I've been kind of doing it. I know there's new guys coming up. I think there's a Doctor Wu or like another like Legends Plus scales guys who are doing this. And hey, does this leg not come forward? Oh, you have to lift up the skirt. And he's like, oh my God, what are you doing? But yeah, that's right. And then, yeah, I guess this stuff like folds in, dude. I honestly, I've forgotten how he transforms. The only thing that I'm left with again is that memory of like that I like this one better than New Age, and I'm mostly a New Age guy when it comes to stuff at this scale. Uh, but this man, this is just done really, really well. Yeah, I'm wondering with the announce of Romulus, you know, New Age's it's not really scaled to Studio Series, but it's scaled more with the Earthrise and the general like Hasbro line. I wonder if Magic Square is working on their own version of a larger Optimus or larger Megatron, similar to what they did with their Light of Peace guys, you know. And if they're working on that, yo, what if Pangu Toys is working on the under and making like a huge, huge, huge version, much like their Pangu Commander, right? Yeah, I know I'm just talking with y'all right now, just kind of going through the what is it, the range of motion. I don't talk about it too much because for the most part, like minus like butterflies and stuff like that, most of the new figures can do like everything, right? He does the full Tanaka-san, the full bow, full Van Damme to some extent. Once you start moving kind of the panels out of the way, it does make the sculpt pretty ugly, and I kind of don't like that. But at the same time, how often am I putting this fool in like the full Van Damme pose, you know? And he got the Zangief. He can. All right, he's kind of getting stuck on some kibble over here, but yeah, if you move that all around, he can kind of do all of that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is he does have good posability, And what a time that we're living in right now as toy collectors, right? To have all of our toys so posable and flexible and bendable and stuff. But yeah, just more things about this guy. I don't know, I think really the thing that's slightly out of proportion is that the chest is ever so too big, but at the same time, it's not that hateful. I love his proportions, dude. Like the width of his arms to his legs, and like his width overall. I'm a big fan of. I think it's just done really well, and we have his fusion cannon over here. Oh, there's a bit of a locking mechanism in that. It goes on, but it looks like it needs to spin. I will mess around with that a little bit later just because... Oh, wait, can I do it here? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, and that's fully locked in place. There's like a circle here. Oops. It's like a circle, but it has little tabs on the side. You know what I mean? Dude, is this like mold release? What is that? And so we just pop it in there, and then we spin it around, and then it tabs up with that too. That looks nice. That looks real nice, you know. You can do the such heroic nonsense and look down at Ironhide. Pretty cool. He has a little bit of a head tucked down, so the fact that you can do that perspective, that's neat. That's neat. And then yeah, he comes with like all of his other bits. Like, dude, look at this, dude. Nice. What is this called anyway? I just call it like the handle extension and stuff, but I know there's a real name for this, and I don't know if you all know, but then the reason why Megatron has all of these bits is because of a show called Uncle, UNCLE, from back in the day. And when they first made Megatron, there was a gift set in Japan called Uncle Megatron that had all these additional accessories that are from the show Uncle. And I don't know if that guy had a Walther, but the dude on the show, he had a blaster, and then the blaster had all these different accessories and stuff. And that's the genesis of Megatron having all of these bits, because there's a version that where he doesn't have that either. But yeah, so you can see this all coming together. That's funny, dude. They painted it. Yeah, well, you know what? They did not include a orange-tipped blaster in there. I mean, I don't really care, to be completely honest. And he has a nice little card, done well enough. And again, showing that the speed is just very low on this guy. No clue. I am very curious now to check out the G1 tech specs. It's funny. They're like, hey, it's an orange-tipped blaster. But are they saying that it's hidden in here? No, there's nothing here, man. Whatever, dude. It is what it is. What is it? The instructions are a little bit thin, but that's fine, dude. It's a little small, but I think we'll be able to manage and get through it, Druid. Huh? Let's check it out, okay? Let me just kind of put this stuff away, clean it up, and we'll go through the transformation sequence. Oh. All right, we're going to do our best to transform him. I do have the instructions back there, but we'll see. So we're going to start by removing his fusion cannon. So it's kind of like twist and pull. Then afterward, we're going to have to basically loosen up like everything here. And then that starts by removing these bits. They're tapped in nice and securely on that side of the chest. And once you remove this chest can then be extended, because there's a lot that has to go on over here. You can see that there's like sliding mechanisms over here and spinning, all this stuff. There's craziness that goes on with this guy, and hopefully we can get through it without any issues. I know the head is going to tuck in there. I know this bit, you have to pull this out a little bit, and then it's going to spin. And then you kind of tuck it back, and then you can get this bit to sit nice and snug in there. And once you've got it situated properly, you can spin the barrel. Oh, you guys hear that? It's always at the end of the day, and I'm starving, dude. My stomach just said, it made a weird noise right now. But yeah, so we do that. The arms initially are kind of like tricky. But what has to happen is, so this wrist has to bend up. And what's really cool is that You don't got to remove anything. You can just transform them as is. But let me see. Order of operation. Like, I know one of these bits comes out and spins. Like this thing spins. And this whole bit comes out because ultimately what you need to do is you need to be able to bend the... You see that there's a little pin in there? Oops. No, you can't see that. But you need that pin to be able to bend up. But let me... Come on. Okay. We got it dislodged. There we go. Fist goes up. And then this spins. And then this will spin. So that the silhouette is complete. Okay, like that. Like that. Man, I hope we don't have as much trouble on the on the other side. But okay. So I'm always getting lost in terms of which bit needs to be kind of like yanked out from the arm. I think it's this bit. Yeah, it's this bit. There we go. This one was a lot easier. And then you can see this is going to fold up here. Oh, I was going to say, what's really cool is that, see how there's this like empty space right behind the fist over there? The little hammer or whatever that is from the blaster, that will hide in there. Okay, so you know what? This arm came together a lot faster. That's generally the case, right? After you've done it once. Okay, and then these bits, this is going to, get clearance on the trigger. Then you're going to spin that around, and this is ultimately going to do this, right? We'll just kind of keep that there. And now that you've done that, the arms can move back. And that's a really cool way to do it. And these are going to tab in together. This will swing forward and... Oh, got to get the hammer out. Yeah. I think that's called the hammer, right? And that'll sit back there. And that will connect right there. And you got to kind of straighten that out. And this will close. Yeah, we're getting there, class. We're getting there. Weird. This should be straight, but mine has some difficulty staying straight. Not really sure what's preventing it from sitting flush, but whatever, dude. We'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Lift these bits up. And then these bits will go up. And what's cool is these will fold in on themselves. The legs. Okay. So these come down, and I hope I got this right. Like, these will come down. And you want the ball pegs, the empty cavity to be facing forward. At the same time, you also want the screw hole to be facing the same side. So you want it to be like that. And then this you're going to spin again. So it might be easier if I just have it sideways. Ow, my nails. They just need to be faced the same way because you're going to bend them down later. I hope that's good enough. And if not, well, we're going to have to figure that piece out. Okay, final stretch, home stretch, final thoughts, whatever. This bit comes out, and it's on a long stalk. You see that bit right there? And so it gives us ton of like mobility and stuff. And this bit is going to fold down. You can see maybe that's the hammer that I'm thinking, or whatever, dude. You know what I'm talking about, it's the back of the blaster. And then this bit is going to fold up, and you can see that channel here. It has to go up. And so once this is out, you can like, this is going to fold in, but you're going to have to just flex it a little bit. Maybe this has to be dislodged. Maybe I've done something wrong. Yeah, you know what? I think this back section has to be dislodged. Yeah. There we go. And then this bit, there we go. Now we've folded that bit in there, and then we can push this, stomach. We can push that all the way up. And then we can bring that out, and then we can collapse this. And you can see there's a connection joint right there where my index finger is, right? Then you can bring that in on itself, have it connect. I think this bit just closes up. Yeah. And then this, you see that groove, that little channel right there? There's a little tab that will allow you to lock it in place with the foot, assuming my spacing's right. Okay, there we go. Okay. Cool beans. Yeah, and it's supposed to be like that. And the foot is just going to remain as is, but as you can see, it's coming together quite nicely. And the reason why the ball pegs have to be facing forward is the whole thing is going to bend down. But let's try to replicate this with greater ease. We do this, we bend this, and then we dislodge that. Yeah, dude, the second time is so much easier. Man, the power of the human brain, right? Just to kind of learn and to be able to apply that learning so quickly. And then we do that. Wow, yeah, so much faster. Then we rock that up. Close that bit up. Then close this bit up. And then close this and lock it into place. I hope that was all on camera. And then now we can tab the legs together. And what's going to happen is, maybe that was slightly premature, but these spaces that are on the side of the hips, on the side of the waist, we're going to bring this down. This is going to fit into that empty cavity. And then you're going to be able to close the legs around it onto that negative space. And so everything just kind of tabs in very satisfyingly, and very securely. All of these bits you can start putting together. And then this, I'm just trying to remember. No. I may have done something wrong, because the trigger is on the bottom over here. Oh, okay. So yeah, there we go. Needed one more spin, and then this bit at the top then also needs a spin. There you go. That's what I was doing incorrectly. And then now this can fit back here, and that tabs in securely. That's nice. Same thing for this bit. We bring it back here. That's cool, right? And then, what? I know the fists are supposed to fit down over here. Oh, okay, like that. So much spinning, huh? And then, see how there's these like tabs and slots that you can fit this into, right? Now the fists are in there. Now we can close that up, even though This one's slightly asymmetric, or it's not quite tabbing into place. Good enough for now. I just need to finish up this video, so it's like, come on, man, why aren't you tabbing in properly? Maybe that's actually what's causing this thing to sit slightly crooked. Making me reevaluate my life choices. All right, well, whatever, dude. For the time being, let's just go with that. And then this, there's a bunch of sliding mechanisms here that you got to get right in order for this to sit down on here. There we go. And then just plug that in right there. Yeah, this is annoying me that this is not sitting perfectly flush. I mean, you can angle the fusion cannon so that it's aligned, but I don't like the fact that that thing is slightly crooked. So there's a couple of things that I just need to clean up, but other than that, pretty much he's done, and he looks really good. And I do wish the arms were kind of cleaned up a little bit better, and I do wish that was aligned. But for the most part, this is what he's gonna look like, and he looks good. He looks good. Let's see in terms of adding the blaster components. I don't know if I have to remove this. I would like to say no. Or I do. Yeah, it looks like I needed to remove that bit. Well, that's fine. That's on there nice. And then this bit just fits like that. Wow, it's becoming extremely long. And I think that's just like that. Boy, that's nice, isn't it? Holy smokes, that's nice. Now I want to clean this up even more because everything else just looks so good, you know what I mean? That's annoying. But here he is. Here he is. The reigning heavyweight at this scale, in my opinion, Doomsday from Magic Square. I do hope they make an endeavor to make this larger, whether it's full masterpiece scale or Studio Series 86. I think they could do it with a few tweaks here and there. And I got my money on that they're going to try. They're going to try. But we'll have to wait and see. It's such a great time to be a fan. So many different options. And so, yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed the video, hanging out, sitting with me as we kind of went through the transformation and just kind of musing and stuff like that. I do wish I can get this resolved because it's super annoying. It's super annoying. All right, friends, I will talk to y'all another time soon. And yeah, thanks for watching and hanging, okay? Bye.